Sean gets attacked by something in the air.
Well, I'll tell you what, I hope it's not a wasp.
He hasn't been here all week.
Or a bee, because I know Sean and I know you here, if it's a wasp, a bee, you don't want to be in the arena. There's been a few flies around, but that, what is that? Wow. It's the first one this week, and he is scared of them, as a lot of people are.
Foul. And a miss. Mark iron 4. Put back. Sure. Mark.
Don't think it was there.
We can check if you like.
Oh, what's going on? Has he reached? No, he has. He has. It's knocked it in. He didn't think he had. Never in doubt, eh? Keep an eye on him here. Look, he's given up the ghost. Oh, it's gone in.
And he's held the spot, so he's played for the plant. I say he's held the spot. The referee's going to have a good look at this.
I hope he has.
Has he held the spot? Ooh. That was close, wasn't it? He waves his finger. He says it wasn't even close.
Actually play the
So, although he should pop this red, it's not a sitter.
A lone clapper in the audience there is why he's laughing.
extension.
To the point where he's taken the extension. Someone just thought that little blue that he knocked in was a great shot. Clapping on his own. We've seen all that before. People enjoying watching top class.
The problem he's got, even if he does, wow, that's another incredible miss. You can see the frustration. Very rarely Mark Williams shows frustration. He's so busy. He's getting his cue to the guy in the front row.
He's bigging himself up there to go round for the plant, and what does he do? Miscue. Embarrassing or what?
Foul and a miss.
I think the word is farcical now.
Difficult.
Not mine.
I don't think it wasn't one of your hairs, Stuart, that's for sure. He's pointed at Jack, he says, it must be one of yours. But if it gets it right. Oh, there you go. Exactly. Oops. He threw the chalk up and came down and hit him on the head. Well.
Touch and ball.
Whoops. No, he was all right. Missed them.
61. Well, Nihal Robertson for Mark Williams, 61.
Mark Williams was superb all evening.
Snooker.
One. Frame comes. Huh? Oh, sorry, I thought you were going to say.
Terry, he spotted to yellow for red. Easy done, easy done.
Down here, Terry, down the end, down the end.
Pay attention now.
Sean pointing to the yellow spot, saying the yellow goes on that spot.
Five.
This time stays in.
Of course, he can't play it with too much pace. Well, if he gets out the snooker as good as he flicked the rest, we'll be all right.
Well, if you're just tuning in and you're not at the circus, you're still at the snooker.
16.
Oliver Wine's 30.
He's not right in the centre of the pocket. I think that's the problem. Let's find out. Did Ollie Lyons make the correct decision or not in refusing this? He was further over to the right with the cue ball, I'll grant you. Well, he did make the right decision. He was vindicated.
Yeah, and I think that expression suggests, thank goodness I was right. Applause from the crowd.
But at the same time, you've still got to stand up, you've still got to take your chances, and you've still got to ultimately win the matches. And there you can see, there's definitely a bit of needle out there for me.
15.
Ali Carter is group champion, but I've been sensing the tension out there. And you could just see that from Jack Lazowski's reaction.
Come on, John. 20. 21.
Have a look at that for a miscue. He's put himself in all sorts of trouble here. Miscue completely. Look at that. Great reaction.
68.
Nice little nudge on the black as well. You naughty Welshman. And as I say, you never settle till you get your first frame, and
96.
He's done it in style. Flick the black. Yes. He'll be able to get this. Oh. And even Mark smiles at that, but make sure you get the black in. Yeah, what a way to get your first frame on the scoreboard.
15.
Mark's just won the Alexandra Pally dancing competition.
Okay. Jude. Don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move.
What?
I can't.
What are we watching here? This is...
Stop the...
No, we you decide.
Black. Black.
Black?
Yeah, black.
Okay, black ball.
Obviously, we weren't used to seeing the way he was
tiny
because
bit.
he normally so fast and he was taking a lot of time, very measured.
Sorry, Ollie. Other way.
But he was
Sorry.
getting the results. He was getting the results.
Well, that's perfect now. That's good.
One job.
You've only got one job, Rob.
Mark Owen.
Yeah, good. Thank you.
Alan's 7th century of the tournament. Time for a bit of a joke.
Line day 4.
So an exchange of centuries.
Mark Selby just needing the brown. Mark's just turned around at Graham and said, "Does it go?"
You think it goes, don't you?
Well, he's asking. He's saying yes. He's playing mind games. I think Graham's saying yes. Graham getting involved. I'm not sure every player in the tournament or every player I've ever known will be quite as interactive with Mark Selby. One or two might blank him, I should think.
Was that the kangaroo hop we saw there? It worked. Are you allowed to talk to the balls, Neil?
Well, I think I've tried that myself, I think, if it helps, during my career, but I don't know what...
Yeah, Paul. Completely forgot. Completely forgot. Just completely
Well,
went.
there's an admission from Brendan Moore. Completely forgot. No, it was hampered by the brown, Brendan.
There you go.
There you go.
I know what it is now, remembered.
And the good news is Brendan's doing the final this year.
I don't know what you're saying. Just come to me a little bit. To you a bit more.
He'll turn around now and look at Mark Selby. Well, he'd like to, but it's not etiquette to... No, he's not going anywhere, Mark. He's just going to stand there. Having a good turn up there, but... oh, well. There you go.
Could be the last shot. Once Jean plays in this year's...
4.
Well... He was about to shake his hand, but now he's having a good laugh. He was going to shake his hand there, but now he's decided against it. Not just.
So this is one of the difficult ones out of the way. Here comes the cue ball. Oh, no! Jack.
97.
Get the century.
What do you want, the max or the 100?
What do you want, a maximum or 100 break? He's going to come off a cushion and try and fluke the ball. Go on, Jack. Hit it as hard as you can and fluke it. We've all made 100 break. True. He looks up and smiles. That's one of the best pots he's never played. He was just playing a safety shot and he's locked it straight in the pocket. Oh, you can have a fresh air shot at snooker.
Thanks. Foul. Mark Allen for.
Yeah, Mark called the foul on himself there. And he's going to put it back in again.
He asked if it was a miss. Only rocked.
You see, a touching ball would resolve this. Oh, that's a foul.
Mark Allen for.
And a miss. Put it back.
Sorry.
Can we just check if he's got it in the right place when he's put it back there?
No. Who do you think it was?
I can't.
Nice line.
Foul and a miss. Engine weed 4.
It was a 1/10 of a millimetre too short.
Yes, thank you.
That's not that funny.
Thank you.
Just had to make sure he didn't pot the black by mistake. Very nearly went in off.
Some tiptoe round the table, Mark. Of course, if it was to drop in now, it would be replaced by the referee. There isn't an actual time with it, is there? Yeah. Ricky's stomping round. There isn't an actual time limit, it's common sense more than anything, isn't it, Clark?
Yes, an appreciable pause.
Oh, he's got away with it again. I think Mike's going to stay in his seat. He's looking at Barry and said, I'm not coming back to the table. What are you doing to me, Barry? Oh, that's fantastic. I have to go back to the monitor just to clear this up because...
Yeah. This one. This one here.
He's still convinced that he can hit that full ball. That's if the one. He was handing the cue to the referee.
No, I say, if I have to call a miss after this stroke, I'll award the frame to your opponent. Okay. All right.
He's just warned him if he misses the red this time, he's going to award the frame.
Oh, we saw this earlier on in the match. There is just enough room, but it's not nice for your own mind. You just think you're going to pull the cue back and hit the back there.
Yeah.
I think he spotted something on the red there. I don't know what he said to the referee, but he's trying to get him to put it closer to the pocket. Well, Si Xiaowei's smiling and he understands what Mike was doing there, but missed it going up and missed it coming back.
Miss Anthony McGill 4.
He's got two choices. He can play the shot himself, which it looks as if he is going to do. So can he play it a little better than Si Xiaowei? Oh dear, can you believe that?
That is a brilliant exchange of humour at a moment of such tension between McGill and Si Xiaowei.
Dear, oh dear, he could have had it replaced. He could have played it from where it was. Hey, anything you can do, I can also.
But there still seems to be some dispute as to whether they're back as they were. Trump directing traffic out there. Well, that's the first time we've seen Murphy smile today. Fancy having a go?
Well, at least he's not lost his sense of humour, the magician.
I think he was a little smug there. Can't blame him. Oh, he's caught the knuckle. He's caught the knuckle. It wasn't played. Oh, that's a nice touch by Sean. This is brilliant. He caught the knuckle of the middle pocket and the cue ball went narrow. There it is there. It wasn't played in behind the yellow. Don't let him tell you any different, but wow.
Well, if the brown's in the way, for the natural way to come across the table, this is actually not an easy hit. What is it, the Massey? I don't think I've ever seen this in a professional match, John.
No, you don't see it often.
No chance.
That's called leading you on the garden path.
Just yet.
An odd one, wasn't it? A self-inflicted problem that he couldn't avoid.
Wrong chair. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Well, you know why? He hadn't sat in it, had he? He'd been at the table, he'd forgotten.
Well, he has got some previous for being a bit scatty, as Neil, and there's another example.
It's handy to have. It certainly came in handy. You don't normally see them being used these days, but it certainly came in handy there. Okay, Corin says, can I have a lend of that little gadget I played with you a few frames ago? You can use it. You can use it because you're 5-0 down, but it was the last frame you weren't getting it. No chance.
Well, I think he'd be able to...
This could be a free ball, Dennis.
Oh, if it's a free ball.
If this goes close to the yellow, it could be a free ball. I think it is. And he's on the green. All three players. Two players, the referee. Anybody else?
We've seen that shot a few times in the Crucible.
Anybody else want to have a look? Let's have a look down the line.
We've got no screen, so you'll have to...
No, that's all right. Right, so where you are now, 2 balls towards the blue. No, sorry. Right, from where it is now.
Towards the blue.
No, from where it is now. That looks good, actually, now.
Yes,
that's fine. Right, the cue ball now. Cue ball.
Cue ball?
Yeah.
Played it well, very good.
Look what's happening.
He's got the brown over the pocket, but he's covered it, and he's got a very difficult thing.
I tell you what, it never ceases to amaze you, Dennis, this game. It really, what can happen? Let's have a re-rack.
Brilliant plant. The red covered the brown.
I check it for you.
It does.
А не снукер ли это? Ну, не виден, по-моему, не виден красный. Вот такие отношения между игроками. Нет, виден. Немножко обводил Уильямс, даже едва не забил шар. падает флюк, ненужный Селби, ненужный. Вот и ответ от Уильямса.
When I said he came out into the crucible twice, when our compere Rob Walker introduced the referees, Liang came out with them. He thought he'd been introduced, and well, he had to go back again, and the crowd absolutely loved it, and so did he. Wasn't that fantastic, John?
I think you're going to see more of this style of play from this man. I'm sure it hurt him yesterday, the way the session went. Now he's saying the pressure's on him because he looks like winning a frame.
68.
Good laugh between the lads here. Even Stephen Maguire saw the funny side of that one.
Well, he hasn't won it yet. He needs the red.
Yes!
Looking a bit over the top, but it entertains the crowd.
Oh, 3 touching balls in a row. Can we make it 4?
Here we go.
Come on.
I was just thinking,
Could be a record.
You know, the gentleman from Brazil that we introduced there that I met earlier tonight, he'll be watching this and he'll think, God, I used to play snooker, but it was a bit different to this. I've never seen this game played before. Surely, there he is there watching. He's thinking, wow, this is a new game I'm watching here.
Touching ball.
Touching ball.
Never seen this many touching balls before.
Re-rack?
Yeah, they're going to have them rewrite. Quite rightly too. How many touching balls was there, Ken? Was it 5 or 6?
Yeah, at least. Yeah. And he travelled all the way from Brazil to see that. Fair play to him. 6,000 miles.
Oh, there he is. Well, they're all having a good...
He wants to get back on the boat to go home. I might be on the boat with him. He must have heard your commentary before. That's why he's not wearing an earpiece, Dennis.
The side spin widening the angle off the side cushion. May not get very far here without a re-rack.
Well, Mark Selby is just giving him a long, hard look, plenty of eye contact.
Not yet.
It's almost just a question of getting the other player's eye line, isn't it? Getting into his eyes and say, do you want to re-rack? The points don't really matter. I don't think 8 plays 0.
Well, Selby offered Robertson, and Robertson refused, and now Robertson's offered Selby, and
do you want to re-rack here?
Selby's offered Robertson, and he's refused. So finally, it is going to be a re-rack, as seemed inevitable.
Can Ken somehow pop that red and get on the pink? Would that be possible? I'm not too sure he's got the angle for it, so he may just have to sort of controlled hit and hope somehow here.
Well, if anyone can. Something like that. I think I was trying to say if anyone can. And he did.
If Willie Thorne does as badly tonight as that last one, he's in trouble.
Fine. But that was quite funny there, Mark Williams. The fella sitting in the front row didn't know what to do. But he is quite a character. Well, nobody knows him better than Stephen Hendry. That's typical. Where is he now? He's sitting on the step.
Foul. And a miss.
Well, I didn't know about that one anyway. I mean, you couldn't make it up, could you, Alan?
No, the only good news is that it's going to be quite an easy replacement.
was always tough. Is he going to leave it? Has he covered it with the black?
Selby 19.
He's covered it with the black.
Yeah, that was always a dodgy.
Well, believe it or not, he played the pot there. Oh, has the blue come to his rescue? Oh, it has.
He's going to play the swerve and try and clip the red on the left-hand side as we look. Got it too much. Now Mark needs a little bit of luck. Is the pink going to come to his rescue? It is. It is. Well, he deserved that little bit of luck, it has to be said.
Play this with lots of left-hand side. Catch the red thin. 3 cushions back to balk. And you couldn't play it any better than that.
Wonderful shot again.
At least you played one.
Well, the boys having a little joke with themselves. Mark says, at least you played one. Yes, he liked that one. The red could run into the black here. Oh, have a look at this. He's got a bit of luck again. Hey! Have a bit of that. How do you like those apples?
I don't know, it depends who you are. Well, it's amazing, isn't it? Well, we're getting the word that we might have to have a change of referee. That's why John Higgins is getting the balls out of the pocket, so that when we do have the new referee, he won't have a lot to do. Apparently our referee, Colin Humphrey's not feeling too good.
Could have wrapped him up.
Alan Chamberlain replacing Colin Humphreys.
He did, well called, but the red's in. 2. Well, that's okay. I've lost my mind.
You were getting excited.
He needs to move quickly, that fly. Otherwise, he's going to have a big headache. He's going to get it now. 15.